after when Uzi and Listener and the others saw Tessa, things were actually about to get interesting. Tessa? And you remember my flip top handsome? Uh, am I seeing things or how are you alive? Who are you? Shut up, and I'm not gonna end up answering or asking this. How are you alive? Now that's the way to talk back to your friend. Ow! This thing bit me! Hey, this thing is Uzi. And what is a human doing here in the first place? Especially you, Jay? What the heck are you doing here? I thought Uzi killed you. Like that's gonna end up staying forever. Classic always. The two end up explaining what happened and how Sin escaped from Earth. So then now we're at Copper Knife because that's the last location she was, which makes the listener quite scared. Oh god, if Sin is here, then that means the total annihilation of Copper 9. I'm not letting that happen for sure, listener. We're gonna end up ending this together. Yeah, together. Ah, that's sweet. Shut up, Tessa. Oh jeez, I never hear you say shut up to me ever. That's because I have a funny feeling. So let's just get this over with. And question, why was Doll in this in the beginning? Tessa ended up explaining that somehow the scientists were doing some crazy shit towards her folks. And listener still didn't trust Tessa. She actually did believe that because if Doll has this and so has Uzi, then that means that both Doll's mom and Uzi's mom must have gone to this sort of thing as well. So, with better options, they had no choice but to go back to Copper's Nine's own camp, Camp 98.7, which Lister didn't really want to go back. But answers are answers, so she needs to find them. Okay, so the answer lies down there. She pointed towards the endless abyss of the what's once a thriving place, now a ghost town. Right on, you got it, listener. And besides, this could be a chance that you might find more answers about you. I already found some answers about my life. However, I do want to end up getting some answers how I ended up getting this. Lester said she ended up showing her own. Because I swear that I never had a family member with this sort of thing. You will. Just believe in me. I don't believe in you, but I do believe in Uzi, and I need to find answers for her as well. Aw, thanks, but it should have been me doing this. Uzi, you went through enough already. Now it's my turn to protect you. You're so sweet. Ugh, gross. You shut up, Jay, before I shove something up your ass even more. Oh, jeez, you're way more violent than V. I could be more than just that. Never mind. Let's go down. I'll meet you down there. Geronimo! Wait! Let's not wait for... Ah! Everyone jumped in. As they ended up doing so, they were met with a horrible sight. It was like a horror film set. Everything and every inch of places was covered with drum parts. Oh my god. What the heck happened to them down here? The listener said as she looked at every single body part. I think they must have went mad and ended up eating each other, so... Well, desperate times calls for desperate measures. If you don't have any other food source other than yourself, then... Listener said as she saw one of the robot's head. Then you might as well eat each other. Alright, let's find some answers here. Maybe we'll find some. She said as she went ahead. However, Uzi walked beside her and holding her hand. Listener ended up smiling because she knew that Uzi was there. And she's not gonna let anyone else hurt her. But that did end when they did get captured. Oh, my head. What's going on? What the? Lister ended up looking down. She saw she was strapped on the bed. And what made her crazy is that Tessa and N was there, but no sign of Uzi or V. Uzi! V! Don't even try. I tried it before. Well, you don't try harder. Try harder! What the? Next thing they saw the same baby that they saw. You! Lister said angry. Meanwhile, when Uzi ended up biting off the finger of Alice, the drone that captured them, she did explain how her mom, 002, pretty much abandoned her and the others down here, making them go crazy, while leaving something else called sentinels down here. And this kind of got Uzi's attention. Well, if you knew about my mom, then you probably knew about Listener. This stuff made Alice stop. Listener? I never heard that name for a while. And do I dare say, she did change a lot, Alice said, quite smiling. Never that I thought she would end up returning after what she did. What did she do? V asked, curious. What do you think she didn't do? She ended up killing every single one of these guys down here in a unmerciful way. Oh my, no way. Yes way. And we even have it 17 years ago. 17 years, oh my god. That was when 17 years ago. When did she arrive here? About 5 years before then. So that means that on her 5th year, she was experimented on? Yep. Here's the video. Alice said as she played it, and lo and behold, she saw the thing that Listener did. Oh my god, whoa. Whoa indeed. And that's why I need to make sure she's dead. You are not letting one fucking out on her, you hear me? You got that psycho! Uzi shouted as she thrashed on her restraint. Aw, ain't that cute? You're trying to be hero to someone who's a vicious beast. The only vicious beast is here is you. And I'm gonna end up shoving those horns up your ass if you talk one shit about her! Uzi said, yelling as she tried to get out. Meanwhile, Lister got out along with Anne and Tessa. They were looking for answers, and they did. About Nori's mom, the cause of the whole collapsation. No way. Nori did this? It seems so. But that ended after when Alice ended up releasing those things. I don't like that sound. We need to hide. Hide! The Listener said that she ended up hiding. And the others too. Meanwhile, the others saw this, and Uzi tried to use her server, but the stupid magnets were having effect, and she couldn't do anything but watch. No, come on. Struggling to use her solver. Meanwhile, Lister and hyperventilating and getting flashbacks of what the scientists did to her. Don't lose control. She said as she tried to not lose control. The next she heard and screamed along with Tessa. Lister, help! Don't lose control. She said to herself as she ended trying to not get out of control. But you know what? She said this. Oh, forgot it! She ended up growling as she ended up jumping out and ended up attacking every single one of those sentinel things. You are gonna be my next meal! Roaring like no animal has ever did, she ended up killing every single one. However, the others saw this and was shocked to see how Listener was what they saw in the video. Oh my god, whoa. Long story short, after when Uzi was possessed by sin for a little, and Alice and Bear were killed off by those things, they met up. Lister ended up hugging Uzi. Oh, Lister! Oh, you're alive! And wow, whoa, you're so cool. I had to agree on Uzi. You look badass. Lister was like how you see the disassembly drones, J and V, but she was a bit taller, had spikes on her back, and her back looked like she had a human skeleton spine. Yeah, it's weird. Now, I'm actually gonna find this utterly attracted. Ew, you're so disgusting, and you're not. Okay, fair enough. Let's just say afterwards, when they went to the elevator, things went a little harder because more of those things happen, and one of them tried to kill Uzi. You get your filthy claws off my girlfriend! Uzi saw as Lister ended up attacking every single one of those things. They ended up getting the elevator, but the thing was about to snap, and Uzi yelled, Lister, come on, we're about to leave! Lister and they're trying to go, but the stings kept on coming after them more and more. And, well, Lister could only think of one thing. V.N. The two looked at Lister. You better end up watching over Uzi for me. No. Lister, what are you doing? No, no, Jay. No, Tessa. Let go of me. Take care of her and make sure she's safe. And Uzi? No. I love you, Uzi. You're the best girlfriend I ever has. The last thing she said before listening cut the cable and they watched as she was tackled down by those things. No, Lister! Lucy said as she was going down the elevator as she heard the roars of both Lister and those sentinels things.